Nagbabalik po tayo sa Usapang Bayan at kasama pa rin po natin si Diwa Party List Representative M. Aglipay Villar. M, siguro gusto ko lang malaman at siguro gusto rin malaman ng ating mga ibang viewers, ang Diwa Party List ho ba ay may kaalyadong ibang partido or talagang independent kayo? Paano ho ba ang sistema diyan?
Independent po ang Diwa Party List. Wala po kaming kaalyado na partido. Kaya wala kaming sinusuportahan na mga kumakandidato sa higher office, officially as a party list.
Okay.
Ano na po bang mga ginagawa niyo for your campaign?
Ngayon, nag-iikot na talaga kami sa buong bansa at dahil isang buwan nang nakalipas since nagsimula ang national campaign. So, kahapon nga po, galing ako ng Cebu at next week, pupunta naman ako ng Bohol at ng Baguio at last week din nga nanggaling akong Zambales. So, at meron pati yung mga ibang miyembro namin, ibang mga officers ng Diwa, ibang mga nominee namin, nag-iikot-ikot na rin sila. So, salamat sa pagkakataon na binigay niyo po sa amin para po maipakilala ang Diwa sa ating pong mga kababayan.
Actually, it's our pleasure. Maaari niyo hong sabihin sa inyong mga tagatangkilik na meron ho tayong Facebook page, Usapang Bayan, na maaari nilang makita kung kailan ang airing date natin at saka yung ating mga replays at saka ipopost rin ho natin to sa YouTube pagkatapos ng airing natin. Pero itatanong ko rin, ang Diwa ngayon ho ba may mga miyembro yan na parang card-carrying members or it's an open group?
We have card-carrying members. Diwa Party List has card-carrying members, and usually within the last term, we've been going around the country and issuing membership cards all over the country to our members there. So,
Ilan ho ba ang miyembro nyo ngayon?
the card-carrying, we have actually almost 100,000 already.
Oh,
for
very good.
card-carrying.
Very good. Oo.
Yung pong pagka-campaign niyo, ma'am, I'm assuming it's very stressful and yung politics po ay napaka-tiring po niyan and stressful. Do you think it's worth it? Most especially na ngayon po ay bagong mommy kayo. Hindi po ba kayo napaisip na, I would like to spend time na lang with my daughter?
Well, it's very tiring. Going around the country is very tiring. But of course, when you're passionate about something, when you're passionate about being able to help our other members of the society be able to get jobs, be able to give them livelihood, to be able to make a difference in our legislation for the protection of workers, then it makes it all worth it, of course. I guess I've come to master balancing my time with family and my work.
Well, in your case, you're still very young, Batang-bata pa ho kayo. And kung sakaling magwagi uuli kayo, pangatlong termino nyo na bilang representative ng Diwa Party List. Looking a little bit forward, after your third and final term, ano ho ba ang binabalak nyo? Ipagpapatuloy nyo ba ang pagiging politician nyo, aspiring for higher office, or ano ho ba ang binabalak nyo gawin?
Well, actually, I've thought about it, but I haven't. Yes, because like what Rachel mentioned, I really want to spend more time with my daughter and possibly have more children. But of course, it's really open. I want to, like right now, it's hard for me since I'm still breastfeeding, but I'm going around the country at the same time. So, since I'm also a breastfeeding advocate, so Um, I I think that in the future, there are a lot of options open for me, but running for higher office is not within my plans. Like if
Hindi niyo
ever,
po nagpapag-isipan. Ganun.
uh, I've seen how it is, and it's very stressful. It's very stressful, and that's why my husband, when he was deciding whether to, my husband Mark, when he was deciding whether to run for higher office or not, at that time he said that maybe family should be first, and at that time I had just given birth, so that was the decision he made, and because he knows and we both know how much time it would demand, and I don't know, I can't say if after my last term I would be ready to give that commitment, considering that we plan to have more children,
Very good.
um, uh, and it it's really very open. I don't know yet. I can't really say because a lot of options are open to me. I can I can still be active with DIWA without actually being the nominee. I can still continue my passion to serve the public with continuing all our livelihood programs, while at the same time, maybe I could go back into private practice as a lawyer. That's an option for me. I could go into the judiciary because previously, prior to Congress, I was working in the Supreme Court, and I could go back to that as well. So a lot of options are open to me.
Very good. Napag-usapan natin yung mga kailangan natin asikasuhin sa gobyerno, no? Kagaya nung pagbibigay trabaho sa ating mga mamamayan, pagkukulang ng mga mass transport systems, yung posibleng pagbaba ng tax rates, at yung mga kung paano natin asikasuhin yung ipagpatuloy yung laban na maipasa yung Freedom of Information Bill. Aside from those, meron pa ba kayong nakikita na kailangan natin gawin na hindi na isaganap o naigawa dito sa current administration natin?
Well, one is the FOI, which we already talked about. I hope that we could give more attention to this. Another is reviewing our tax system, or the tax rates, not only for individuals but also for businesses. And another one is well, for our workers, ensuring that our workers, both itinerant and rank and file, are well protected. And one thing that I wasn't able to mention is for our anti-discrimination bill, which I'm also
When you say
co-author of.
discrimination against women or
All women and our
age
our
and handicap?
LGBTs.
Oo. I
So that's one thing that could be given attention to as well.
Ano pa po ba yung mga ongoing projects nyo sa DIWA Party List ngayon? Like, kasi po, I know na meron po kayong mga livelihood projects, infrastructure, you also do have, and education.
Well, in terms of education, well, right now we since in the 16th Congress, wala nang PDAF ang mga congressmen. So we don't, the scholars are still CHEDs. So what we do is, or the DepEds, we just endorse those who come to us to the DepEd for scholarships. So it's not through the PDAF of the congressman anymore, because there's no longer any PDAF. But it's of course a focus for us as well, because I mean, for me personally, not only for DIWA, but as a personal emphasis, because education is the great equalizer.
Alam nyo, alam ko ho ang tatay nyo si dating PNP Chief General Aglipay, no? And hindi ho ba kayo nababahala sa ating security situation, no? Particularly na kahit na may gun ban tayo, halos araw-araw makikita natin may pinapatay, may mga nilolooban. At ano ho ba ang pananaw nyo tungkol dyan?
On the gun ban?
Security, gun ban, things like that.
Well, in terms of crime and security, I think that one of the issues is really looking at our most of them are drug related or in the crime especially in the urban areas. So we can look into that, strengthening our laws against drugs and ensuring that enforcement is strengthened. But at the same time, also looking at our judicial system, that maybe crime isn't lessened because people aren't scared of getting caught and being punished, because it takes such a long time for our criminals to be prosecuted, tried, and put in jail. So this is one thing that can be addressed.
Actually, tama ho yung nabanggit nyo na parang hindi natatakot ang mga kriminal, no? Kagaya nga ho ngayon, gun ban, ang naaapektuhan lang ho ay yung legitimate citizens na hindi na ngayon pwedeng kahit may permit to carry sila, hindi na ho pwedeng magdala ng kanilang mga baril. Yung kriminal, unang-una, hindi man lang nagpapalisensya ng mga baril yan, so wala silang pakialam doon.
Correct.
Yung maidagdag ko lang ho doon, marami hong maaring hindi ho na iintindihan ng ating gobyerno na marami ho sa pangkaraniwan ng manggagawa yung mga nagdadala ng mga masisela ng mga bagay kagaya ng mga cash, security documents and things like that na kailangan ho rin lang proteksyonan ng sarili nila, no? Miski yung aming payroll clerk, no? Clerk lang siya pero siya ho ang pumupunta sa bangko para mag-withdraw ng pera. Yun ho, kumisan, hindi naman pwedeng samahan lagi ng security guard na kumisan, pinagsasapalaran na ho niyang kanyang buhay. Siguro ho, mai-review na rin natin na kung yung gun ban ho ba yan, talaga bang effective yan? O, dahil kasi ngayon, pinagbabawal rin nila yung humingi ng exemption kung private citizen ka. Parang hindi naman ho dapat yung ganun. Dahil kasi, kumisan sa negosyo mo o sa trabaho mo, kinakailangan hong meron kang abilidad na proteksyonan ng sarili ninyo. So, yun ho, maaari yung pag-isipan nyo.
Sige po.
And since we're approaching the end of our program, siguro, we'd like to give you the opportunity to appeal directly to our voters na kung bakit kailangan nilang iboto ang Diwa Party List.
Sa ating pong mga tagapanood, sana po ay binigyan niyo po ng mas pagkilala ang Diwa Party List. Ang Diwa po ay isang party list na talaga pong nangangalaga po para sa ating mga manggagawa at naninigurado na ang pamamahagi ng patas na kaunlaran para sa ating mga kababayan at mga manggagawang Pilipino. At ang aming pong layunin ay maiangat ang dignidad ng bawat manggagawa. Sana po, putuhin niyo po ang Diwa Party List. Number 6 po kami sa balota.
Idadagdag ko lang rin, ang ating representative sa Diwa Party List ay isa ho siyang abogado na naintindihan niya ho ang batas at kung sakaling naaargabyado ang ating mga manggagawa, maaari ho nilang pag-aralan kung paano natin maisasaayos kung ano man ho ang pagkukulang sa ating mga batas at sa ating gobyerno.
If you get elected, ma'am, again in the 17th Congress for a third term, what will you be doing in your first 100 days in office?
Well, first is all the bills that I've mentioned a while ago that we talked about will be filed. So day one, we'll file it already. And as I mentioned right now, we're already working on them. That is with the hope that we will get elected. But we want to come in strong and be prepared. So we'll file all those bills and talk to all the committee chairs of the priority bills to ensure that these bills that are priority for DIWA will move smoothly within the 17th Congress and find a counterpart in the Senate as well to ensure that those will be moving smoothly also in the Senate simultaneously with the ones filed in the lower house. Aside from that, we'll be coming up with more livelihood programs and strengthen the ones that we already have, meaning the ones that we have, maybe we can make more products, find more buyers, and help our entrepreneurs, the ones that we've already established in our livelihood programs, to increase their income.
With that, we'd like to end our show. At yan po ay isa na namang makabuluhang talakayan. Kasama natin si Diwa Party List Representative Emeline Aglipay Villar. Number 6. Number 6. Tandaan niyo po yun.
Number 6 po, Diwa Party List. Maaari niyo po kami i-follow sa Twitter at General Usapang Bayan at sa facebook.com/usapangbayan. Ako po si Rach Marquez.
At ako po naman si George Chua. Samahan niyo po kami sa mga susunod pa naming talakayan dito sa Usapang Bayan.